Good morning, everyone. The mild and moist atmosphere has provided us with very dense fog that is widespread this morning. We do have, from the National Weather Service, a dense fog advisory. That's for the whole area here until 9 o'clock. That's when I think by that point, the dense fog will start to lift, but we're still going to have some fog around even through late morning. So it will be a slow process, but at least temperatures, they are nice and mild this morning. We're waking up to really a pretty impressive start. 43 degrees here in town. Thanks to, of course, the clouds that keeps that blanket over us. Really keeps us from seeing much of a change in the temperature from yesterday. So we've held fairly steady. Temperatures quite contrasting from north to south. It's pretty remarkable right now. You've got temperatures yesterday that were in the 80s over much of Alabama, Mississippi. We had an all-time record December temperatures along the Gulf Coast yesterday. And then you've got some extreme cold to the north. It's below zero in much of North Dakota this morning. You've got teens through Nebraska, through much of Minnesota. But for now, that cold weather continues to stay bottled up. The forecast models are showing, though, late next week, signs that it will start to break off and start to move our way. But until then, the next several days stay relatively mild for this time of year, with just a slight cool down coming in tomorrow. So looking at our satellite and radar this morning, other than the fog that's around, we don't have any organized rain. So I think this morning kind of misty and foggy. And then once we get to later on today, we'll get rid of the fog and we'll dry out. It'll be a dry afternoon and mild day too. We made it into the low 50s yesterday, and I think once again, pretty well in the same territory. I think 47 by noon, around 50 as we get towards 4 p.m. And just like yesterday, hardly any wind around. So that makes it feel pretty nice out there with just a jacket. It feels pretty nice for this time of year. So looking at our skycast, it does show the cloud cover still hanging on. So it will be a very cloudy day today, but numbers around 50. And then for tonight, mostly cloudy skies. With that wind out in the north, we're driving in, one thing, some slightly cooler weather, but two, it's also driving in some slightly drier air. So that's going to help us in the fog issues that we've had. I don't think we'll have a repeat of that tomorrow morning. So it looks like we'll have a better start tomorrow with less fog. And looking at our Thursday forecast, really the same theme of cloudy skies will continue for us. We'll have temperatures a little bit cooler, I think lower 40s to mid 40s. For the afternoon high, and we'll start to get a few showers in here toward and just after sunset. We'll see a few showers move in. The system looks like it's going to split up, so it looks like overnight Thursday into Friday morning we dry out, and Friday, the first half of the day, looks fairly uneventful with mainly dry skies. So if you're making plans Friday, just know the morning looks fairly dry, but it looks like a wet afternoon Friday with scattered showers across the area. Could see a light mix to the north, but overall this looks to be mainly a cold rain for our viewing area as we move into our day Friday. And again, the afternoon Friday holds that best chance. This weekend, again, still a lot of clouds around. We'll have temperatures slightly warmer than average, lower to mid 40s. A weak disturbance will give us some showers Saturday night, but otherwise, I think the daytime Saturday and Sunday will be dry for any of your plans. We'll start next week dry, but there's a large storm system showing up that will start to arrive late Tuesday. You can see the showers here, a lot of snow falling to the north. And as we go into Wednesday, that shower activity continues. This looks like a slow-moving system, so it looks very unsettled most of next week. But once that big storm passes, it lays down a big snowpack to the north. That could really set the stage for a pattern change beyond this forecast. So I would say enjoy the 40s because that might sound warm compared to what may be coming later this month. We'll have temperatures fairly steady the next several days. Again, showers look likely Friday afternoon, but again, overall, the weekend looks fairly dry.
He makes a good point because eventually, you know, it's going to be like single digits.
And we're all going to complain.
We're going to complain.
The 40s are going to look great, so
yeah,
take them
we'll
while we can.
The 40s. That's right. All right, thank you, David.